and welcome to everyone. So we are starting the last lecture of International Web Lecture series. Let's start the proceedings. Namaste and Indian Independence Day greetings to everyone. So nice to see you everyone over here. And warm greetings to our today's international expert, Dr. Suwaree Namwong, popularly known as Dr. Ann from Bangkok, Thailand. Welcome, ma'am. On behalf of Indian Institute of Tourism and Travel Management family, I, Dr. Jeet Dogra, coordinator of International Web Lecture series, welcoming all the participants who are present on this virtual platform to attend this lecture number 10, which is also the last lecture of this ongoing International Web Lecture series. It's absolute an honor. Dr. Suwaree Namwong, Associate Professor from Graduate School of Tourism Management, National Institute of Development Administration, Bangkok, Thailand, to deliver the lecture on wellness tourism prospects in India, a lesson from Thailand. Before that, let me update that till now, we have crossed 2,100 registrations from national and international participants for this International Web Lecture series. Now, I'm also thankful to our director, IITTM, Professor Dr. Alok Sharma, although because today is the Indian Independence Day and sir is having another important engagements over there. Physically, he's not present with us, but his blessing, guidance and support is always there to motivate us. Now, it's an honor for me to introduce our today's international expert, Dr. Suwaree Namwong. Dr. Suwaree Namwong, popularly known as Associate Professor Ann Namwong, graduated with a PhD and Master degree from the University of Queensland, Australia. She is currently working as Associate Dean for Administration at the Graduation School of Tourism Management, National Institute of Development Administration, NIDA in Bangkok, Thailand. She has the experience of working in the hotel industry and spent the 2008 to 2012 school years as a teaching assistant at the University of Queensland in Australia and universities in New Zealand. She is presently conducting research projects in the areas of wellness tourism, active aging tourist, spa tourism, long distance running, destination image development, street food tourism, and international retirement migration development. And one more thing I just want to add that if you follow her Facebook account, so then you come to know that how fit Dr. Ann is. She herself is also following the wellness tourism and the, you can say, physical motivated for towards, we can say the health aware personality as well as academician among us. And we are so lucky to have you, ma'am, over there. And my again request is please follow her Facebook page, then you'll also get motivated. I'm in the 30s and still I have observed all the activities of madam, specifically on every day she's uploading on Facebook and all that. So wellness or any of the physical or mental exercise, it is not all about that. We are just researching about that. We are just studying about that, but it is all depends on how much we are implementing on ourselves. So madam is doing all these activities for herself only, and that is why she's looking so fit over there. So there is no doubt in that. Once again, a warm welcome to Dr. Ann. As my research area is destination marketing, so wellness tourism may help destinations mitigate the negative impacts of mass tourism or over tourism. The wellness travelers tend to be high spenders and favor experiences that are authentic and unique. There is less pressure for destinations to engage in a race to the bottom strategy that competes on price and quantity. So wellness tourism also provides destinations with an opportunity to reduce the seasonality of visitor flows. For example, ski destinations like in my hometown, home state, Jammu and Kashmir, can attract wellness travelers also. They are interested in hiking and other outdoor activities in the summertime, while beach destinations can appeal to travelers who are looking for a more tranquil environment to de-stress or take a retreat in the winter time. On the similar lines, that is why Ministry of Tourism, Government of India, in their webinars on the titles Dekho Apna Desh, they also highlighting the importance of wellness, Ayurveda and yoga tourism. So that's again a part of that. So with this first, now taking not much of the time, now I'm inviting our expert to deliver the lecture. Over to Dr. Anne. Madam, over to you, please.
Okay, first of all, namaste. I'm not sure I speak it right, and very glad to be here. First of all, I would like to thank you, Dr. Jit, that invite me to be an honor lecturer for all the students and people who are interested in wellness tourism. And it's my great honor to be here, and thank you so much. And today, what I would like to talk about is, like Dr. Jit give some introduction about myself. I am myself is into the wellness tourism industry, and also I working as a wellness project for my government, which is I just recently finished my project. So now it is sitting at the Prime Minister of Thailand table. So what I'm doing today is I will share about a case study of wellness development. Especially I am doing about spa and beauty development in Thailand. So the lecture today, I will talk about what is a wellness tourism and also the activities that under wellness. How do we call wellness and what are those activities? And also I give you some tourist behavior that I draw out from my research about spa and beauty project, which is I've done for my government. And also I will give some result of the how to develop spa and beauty in Thailand, and also the rich resources in India, where you have so many resources that you can develop into a wellness tourism destination. So let me start with my first slide. Are you all seeing my slide? Okay, let me put this up. All right. So as already introduced, I am now a lecturer and researcher in Thailand. My university, we have only PhD and master degree. We don't have undergrad student. Our university is about 52 years, and we are the first university in Thailand to have postgraduate school. It was founded by our late King Ramanai, and we are one of the most famous in Thailand in terms of postgrad and government university. So as Dr. Ji said that I'm working in Bangkok now. I was living in overseas for 15 years. I was working teaching in the University of Queensland, and then I was working in New Zealand for 2.5 years. And after that, I returned back to my hometown to help my country and to help to develop the tourism in Thailand. And also, I would like to thank people who come to listen to my talk today. Mohammed, thank you very much. Ruchi, my great friends, and a lot of my master student and PhD student in Thailand also today. Of course, you are the great audience from India, and all both undergrad and postgraduate student. So let's start. Wellness tourism. What does wellness tourism mean? Wellness basically is defined as a lifestyle oriented toward optimal health and good feeling, well-being, in which the body, mind, soul are united for the sake of more complete life of man in his social and nature environment. In terms of wellness tourism, it is a journey whose main goal is achievement of balance, harmony of the mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual value of the mankind. So this is the definition of wellness tourism. Okay, so I will give you some of the type of the wellness. So basically, there are two main kind of the wellness. One is about medical tourism, and another one is about wellness, which is my area. I want to talk today. I will focus on wellness tourism. Okay, so right, and what is next in the current circumstances? Wellness tourism nowadays become very popular, and as you may know, especially we have the COVID-19, and a lot of people are conscious about health and well-being. So, but wellness actually is not a new thing, but it had been for long time. So UNWTO said that the health and well-being is impact our life, influence on tourism consumption and production. World Tourism Organization and European Travel in 2018 said that tourists are likely to place health and well-being for their travel experience. So wellness tourists, it will be motivated by seeking for physical, spiritual health through medical and wellness-based activities, or UNSD and UNWTO define medical and wellness tourist is a person who is visiting outside the place to residents to the purchase medical services or improving physical or mental health with the consumption of the various tourism services. In Thailand, now we have launched a new certification since we have the COVID-19. So we are also conscious about our safety. Thailand, we have a standard, so we call SHA. So it's Amazing Thailand Safety and Health Administration. This logo has come after immediately of the COVID-19 happened around the world. We want to make sure that all the people are safe. So every restaurant or the service industry or the hotel, all of them, if you get this logo, we assure to the guests that you will be safe, and this logo come with the strong of the safety for the health and safety for the guests who are staying or go to use a service within the industry. So wellness activities, what are they? In my own definition, as I'm doing wellness for 2 or 3 years now, so I come up with the type of the activities that we call wellness tourism. Is the first one is it is sport, spa and beauty, healthy food, spiritual and mind, and then medicine or Thai massage. I will talk to that about the spa and beauty. I think many of you maybe used to go to the spa. So this is one of example of my research project that I just mentioned before. This is, I have, pardon me. I have conducted this last year, and I just finished my report. So I went to Phuket and Samui to go to talk with the spa manager about the tourist behavior who are using spa in Thailand. So the main aim that I would like to see that what those behavior of the guests, and then we can provide product and service that can respond to the tourists. So my study I conduct in the down south of Thailand. We interview spa manager in the 4 to 5-star hotel, and we have a survey questionnaire the spa and guests. And this is the atmosphere of the spa in Thailand. If you may see that many of you, excuse me, might been to Thailand and Samui, and This is the place where you can go to enjoy the spa. And this is one of the best places in Samui. And this is some of the example. If you can see from the left-hand side and in the middle, and then it is me sitting there. Basically, when we have the guests enter into the spa room, this is from a 5-star hotel. We offer them some snack, and then we have a hot bag, put it in your shoulder, and then to make you feel comfortable. And after you finish the spa, you have a yogurt, and then you have a warm drink with like a healthy drink. Most of the thing that they offer you is nothing harm your health, but most of them is benefit for health. So this is one of the service that we have in Thailand about the spa and beauty. And if I will ask you here, have you ever seen this one? And if you never know that what it is, what we are doing is we combine between local wisdom, and this is a welcome drink for the guests who are enter into the spa room, and then we welcome them with the drink, and have a look with the video. Aware of we have a welcome drink, but we create some story. We create using some local. We use a banana leaf and to serve you with a herbal drink. So this is how make the guests impressed about when they're entering into the spa. So that also we use a local product. As you may know that in the south of Thailand, we use a coconut as a product, to scrub the body, or you can use some other thing for as a product of the spa. So this is one example that we have, and this is another place that I visit, and I also use a service as well, or the spa on the sea. So this place is one of the good place where if you see here, you can see by the nature. This is what our tourists say that they come to Thailand, they want to do the spa, but they want to sit in the middle of the sea. And that is make them have a good value, and then they're willing to spend money for the spa and services in Thailand. So I will, this is my result. I give you some, the conclusion of the tourist behavior in each country. So what are their behavior toward spa when they come to use in Thailand? The first one, you guess that we have many Indian tourists to come to Thailand. In the hotel that we are survey and we are conduct our research, the approximately of the Indian tourists come to use the spa between 25 to 40 years. And they usually, in Phuket, they usually come as a group tour. But when they go to Samui Island, which is on the other side, they come as a family. And some of them come as a long stay, but no longer than 2 weeks. Most of the Indian tourists come between 7 days. And as a group, they come 7 days and then, maximum 2 weeks. Most of them, I asked them, they said they use the travel agency, hotel website, and the trip advisor. And you will amazing. I'm not sure you know that most of the Indian tourists who come to Thailand, when they go to use the spa, they always ask for a Thai massage. And then they like to do a very heavy Thai massage. My staff said that is if we have Indian, we have to prepare the people who massage them with a very strong Thai massage. So this is a behavior of tourists. And also most of the Indian who come to Thailand, they are planned by themselves, and another half is they are come by a tourist. So basically half. So most of the Indian are very, as I said, I'm not just said to please you, but they are come that very nice. They are very gentle, and then they're willing to pay But I think that because the hotel that we are conduct is a 5-star hotel, so we have 4 or 5-star hotel. For example, per night you have to pay about 10,000 baht per night, and the spa they use is perhaps from 3,000 baht up into 20,000 baht or as a package. So let's move to the next behavior of the Chinese tourists. Chinese tourists, basically, they are in middle age. So they come as a family. And most of them also similar to the Indian tourists, they like to do a Thai massage. And also they like to ask for the heavy one. Duration, the time that they stay that are less than Indian tourists. So between 3 to 7 days, basically they come as a family. They come like grandmother, grandfather, or some others. And next is the tourists who come from British. Most of them is a teenager, age between 25 to 35. Most of them use the website for source of information. The time they stay between 7 days, but it can be up to 30 days. So these people, because they come from a long way, so you know what they like to do the most when they come to the spa, they use aroma and massage or Thai massage or foot or facial scrub. In terms of the guests who come from America, this is very totally different. So they come for wellness, but they are come as a long stay. But most of the majority age of the US tourists is over 50 years. So basically they come to stay, you know, a minimum of 7 days and maximum is 30 days. And most of them who come there in the spa, they always like to use the facial massage, body massage, and foot massage. Not in too much about Thai massage. Another nationality is popular among us is Australian. Most of them is a middle age and retired, and they stay for about 7 days or above. And most of them use the source of information by the website, especially for the trip advisor. Most of them like to use aroma massage in the spa when they come in. Okay. The last nationality, I guess that this is very totally different. So they come to Thailand because of a honeymoon, Korean tourist behavior, because they said that if you get married, if you want to honeymoon, you have to come to Samui Island. So why the age group is between 25 to 35 years old. So basically in nowadays that I told all the stakeholders, if you want to catch the Korean guests, you need to prepare a package like honeymoon package for them, because Thailand is popular for them as a honeymoon destination. So that's what they like the most about in Thailand in terms of services, and they're most satisfied about, because Thailand we have unique about Thai massage, because we use a local product, we use Thai herb or organic, something like that. But the most important thing is friendliness of the staff. We are warm welcome to the people and excellent service. We have personal attention care, professional knowledge in massage, because most of the people who do the massage, you must get the certificate, and then you must have trained at least a minimum of 150 hours from the government, and the certificates must be issued by the government only. So the staff are certified, and the cleanliness of the place. We have healthcare consultation interview before you perform. The most important thing is we have our unique of Thai culture. And this is what I get from the result of the research as I had conducted last year. So this is the model that I proposed to my government. It's about the quality development model for the spa tourism in the southern region towards international. So basically, before the tourists, they leave home, so they are planning spa for health. This is for the spa wellness about a spa. They will plan, they know how much budget they have, and then they look for the destination, they look for the activities they want to do, they look for the spa, what they can have. And after that, they make decision. During that stay, they like to have extra activities. They like to have additional help from the people, from the hotel. And post visiting, they like to have a good value for the money. So basically, we are services, we're talking about 4 Ps, product, place, price, and promotion. So all of this, that what I just said before, the promotion, we are focused on the online nowadays. We use online, and then most of the people are go through online and go to marketing. So the most important thing nowadays, if you want to promote wellness, you must have a very good marketing in terms of a website, in terms of creating website or something like that. But the wellness tourism platform, we also consider internal and external. In terms of internal environment here, we're talking about how good of the organization look after their staff, which is I interview them, most of the staff are very happy. They stay in one place, and then they feel that some of them, they stay like family, even though the hotel are international hotel, but the system of human resources are very good. And then they pay them as a service charge and also the salary. But since before the COVID-19, the occupancy are dropping as well, but the staff are still, try to do their best. The thing is, they feel that they work there not just for money. The atmosphere at the workplace, and this is what I found from my study. And the environment, at the spa, you need to stay in the resort, or you need to stay in the place where they have isolate, or from the city or the place that you can have a quiet place, so they can have a peaceful and relaxing. So in terms of the external environment, of course, we cannot control that, but we are aware about that. We're talking about the, the politics, we're talking about economics, but this model perhaps will be more heavily used and considered, especially after COVID-19. So we need to consider about the situation and the economic circumstances more in the wellness industry. All right. The next activities for the wellness is about spiritual retreat tourism, which is I separate into 2 parts. The first part is spiritual, that about religion. The people go to travel because they want to take part in the religion. They want to visit the pilgrim. They also visit a non-religion tourist as well. But another spiritual tourism is about you just want to go to recover your mind. These activities doesn't come or any other religion, but only any religion can be part of that. One of my studies said that spiritual tourism is defined as tourism characterized by self-conscious project of spiritual betterment, and it's about a movement, energy, it's about meditation, it's about healthy and organic food, and it's about psychotherapy. So this kind of activity in Thailand now is starting popular, but yet the potential to become international level, we're not there yet. For my study, we still need a lot of the skill of the staff, a lot of stakeholders to understand about what are the components that we need to have for the spiritual tourism in Thailand. So this is one of my study. The most important thing of the spiritual retreat tourism in Thailand, we need to have environment good. We need to have, some famous religion or the temple, and we have service offering, and then we need to promote about that. In Thailand, especially up north of Thailand, we have many places that we can offer to spiritual retreat tourism, and anyone can come from Muslim, from Hindu, from Christian, from Buddhist. Anyone can come to use this facility. What they're doing is they do silent activity meditation for 3 days, 4 days, or 9 days, or whatever they decide. Usually they will come and have a meditation. Next, we move on to the wellness, that talking about healthy food. So that one of my study doing a research we call a slow food tourism. I'm not sure that you ever heard about that. Slow food is defined as 3 words: good, clean, and fair. Good food is to produce and maximize in a flavor, connection to geographic and cultural region. Clean food is meant to produce in a society sustainable way, to preserve rather than destroy the environment. Fair is mean that to produce in sustainable ways of social justice and a fair wages. This one we're talking about the people who are working within the food society. We have to be fair to the supplier. We need to use local resources. We need to support local. This is what we call a slow food tourism. And we have in Thailand now will become popular, but yet unable to national level yet, according to my research. So we still need to have a stakeholder to understand that what the problem we having now is about the place that people who understand about really about healthy food and the way we grow, you know, is quite still people develop that. And as in the past we use a lot of chemical, but now we are trying to improve our farm and environment to be organic. So I hope in the future in Thailand we will get there as well. Slow food in Thailand. Now, many of you maybe try Thai food, you know. So what I want to talk about today, that I'm talking about the street food, how the street food can become healthy food. And I do some of the in India, even though I haven't been there, I have a lot of Indian students and Indian friends. I see a lot of street food in India as well. So let me ask you that to think with me and maybe go with me that how can we develop street food in India to become healthy food, and then to become street food tourism in India and healthy. And this is one of the harder thing. I think that no one had done this one yet, but I hope in the future, if we all can think about that and we can develop this, it will become a wellness destination in your country. The next is I did compare between the resources Thailand and in India. Basically, I think India very, very good country. You are very rich culture as well. Especially you're talking about spiritual and retreat and religion, you know, even though we go to India for the religion, you know, to visit many places. So basically, after I do analyze about the resources and destination, Thailand and India are not different. Perhaps we maybe have to learn from you as well about your resources environment, because you have so rich with the culture, especially when you're talking about medicine. In Thailand, we're not that famous, you know, like in India. But this is one of the street food, you know, street food for healthy food tourism that I just mentioned before. On the left-hand side is in Thailand. We go to Yaowarat. Yaowarat is one of the famous destination for the street food, but it's not healthy food. It's just normal food, you know. So this is one kind of a thing that I'm thinking that I want to have a place in Thailand, street food, but it's healthy food. And this is what I'm talking about. I think in India, you have a very strong and richer in Thailand in terms of the herbal and medicine, you know. I think you will have room to improve. You will go ahead more than Thailand, but only my concern is you maybe have to promote and have to develop in terms of the service quality and that for the tourists. Another activities that I'm talking about is for wellness. It's a sport. The sport is not about competition. As you will see that in Thailand now, we have a lot of long distance running. Even myself, I run half marathon. I do a lot of exercise. But this kind of thing, it can become norm for the people in Thailand, especially the people who have well educated, perhaps is a bachelor degree to postgraduate degree that I do my study. Most of them are doing a sport for health just for charity. But I'm not sure in India that you will have this a long running. Sorry, this area that I could not find that in India. But if you haven't had this kind of thing, perhaps thinking to do that, but in terms of organization, maybe do for fundraising or something like that, which is in Thailand, we are very successful. Before COVID-19, we have every week. And I have to run, I have to find a place to go. If I have no time, I will run around Bangkok or run around nearby. If I have a long time, I fly to different province, and then you spend 2 or 3 days in the destination. And this is another way to help local to raise income. People go for health, people go for local interaction, people go for to see things different, and then they get away from Bangkok. And after that, they come back and then they refresh themselves with body and spirit. So that my last slide, my suggestion about future, maybe perhaps India and Thailand, maybe we can help each other. But in my opinion, for my research outcome, for my experience, and then for my own analyzation, that I think in India and Thailand, we can develop in terms of information technology and website. And these kind of things are number one to develop, because nowadays people are go to IT. You know, even when we have lockdown, the food, the like Grab or like internet is still, people using a lot because we cannot communicate outside. So after COVID-19, I think that IT, it still will become the place and area that need to be developed. Do online marketing, consider about safety and security. But the most important thing that is nowadays people like a small scale, people like to have authentic culture, and people like something that clean, that can feel that they're safe, and a new way of product and service delivery. Maybe it's not the same like in the old day anymore. Last but not least, the most important for the tourists of the wellness, you have to focus on in active aging people, retirement people, because this group is become a majority in the world population. So may I conclude my talk today? So I hope that if you have any question, please feel free to ask. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Ann, for your wonderful and elaborative presentation on wellness tourism and its scope. And again, thanks to you, beside of all your bad thought today, still you're putting all your best efforts to deliver such an, we can say, eye-opening thoughts for us. And thanks for your comparisons between the Indian and the Thailand wellness tourism field and the other information. Thanks for that. So now with the presentation of Dr. Ann, now it's time that we have to move forward to our next segment of this lecture, which is the question answer segment of there. Just a second, I'll share the screen, and there are 6 questions from the participants. Dr. Ann, if you want to take a minute break, you can heal your throat if you want. And in the meantime, I just information to all the participants that this is the last lecture of International Web Lecture Series, and all the recordings of these lectures will soon be available on our official YouTube channel. So you can even access to that, and you can enhance your knowledge if you want. So now let me share the screen so that we'll start the next segment of this lecture. Let's go to the question answers over there. The very first question, maybe kind of the people having their own different perception. The first question is, does spa treatment can be harmful for our body for longer period of time? This is a question by K. Sisu. Over to you, ma'am.
Okay, thank you very much. It's a very good question. Actually, the spa treatment is, if you can go to get treatment from the person who is not certified, it can be dangerous. I give you one of my experience. When I was young, I don't have money, and I go on the beach, and I see the lady come, oh, would you like to do massage? It's only 150 baht. But if you go to do in the hotel, maybe 3,000 baht. So the price is totally different. And I said that it should be okay. So I went to, I just said to the lady who come and they do massage and they do me, you know, treatment. And after that, I cannot lie down for 1 month. And I have the problem with my back and I have to go to see the chiropractor. They said that, where have you been? I told them that I went to the beach and I have a massage and I have a spa treatment from the lady who carried the basket to along the beach. So basically, the spa treatment can be harmful if you have the person to do for you is disqualified. You need to go to the place that you can see the certificate. But if you see the certificate, you maybe have a look that it's by government. Don't, you know, that what I can say is there is nothing free in this world. Don't see that it's cheap and then you go, because that is nothing free. So you just pay a little bit of money, you make sure that you get the right one. So you go into maybe in the hotel, we have 4 or 5 star hotel, or we have a daily spa where you have a proper staff. Like I said before, now the government very strict about certificate for those who do a spa treatment. You have to be well trained, you have to get certificate to pass, to become the staff. You have training for 3 months as I go to talk with them, you know. So if you go to do in the hotel, are very safe. Don't go to on the beach and the cheap price. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Ann. I think this is a wonderful question, although it's a basic of nature, but Dr. Han has replied nicely. Let's move on to the next question. Question number 2. How can we improve the uniqueness? I think this is what the meaning, uniqueness and beauty of real meaning of wellness without touching person post-COVID-19 is questioned by Azhar Khan. Over to you, ma'am.
Improve unique and beauty of real meaning of wellness without touching person. This one you talking about massage or you talking about something? Can I qualify this question? Improve the unique and beauty of real meaning of wellness without touching. Okay. This one maybe this one you're talking about the spiritual tourism. You know, like I said before, you can be wellness by your own self. What I just give you one example of the activities of the wellness. I'm talking about spiritual retreat tourism. What they're doing is they do meditation, they do yoga, and then they do silent talking, and then maybe they stay with they stay with themselves. In Thailand, you know, we have program like 3 days, 5 days, and 9 days without talking. It called silent program, and within that program, they have yoga. You have to do yoga in the morning. You have meditation each day. You have to get up and do prayer or something like that. And then you do some, maybe you do some cooking. You're learning about local culture, which is, you know, that place is in local. So I think this question, I mean, if you don't want to be touched, but you want to be wellness, you can also do by yourself with your own mind, but you go to join activities called spiritual tourism and spiritual retreat, or you call that. I hope I can answer this question.
Thank you, Dr. Ann. Okay, let's move on to the next question. Question number 3. Can tourists watch heritage palaces in Thailand? Okay. So
yes, of course you can. Of course you can. We are welcome you, because in Thailand we have many heritage and historical place. Now we just opened after COVID-19. We opened for foreigners to go in now, but past 3 or 4 months we closed. So now we Thailand in the state 5, we almost open everything, and we encourage domestic tourists to travel. Of course, we go to the heritage place as well, but it maybe have to pay for the entrance fee, but it's not a big amount. Yes. Thank you for the question.
Okay, let's move on to the next question. Question number 4. Can budget travelers prefer to Thai spa massage? This is a question.
It's a very good question. This question is basically, we have a lot of, they call backpack tourists. We have a budget tourists. So in Thailand, we have from budget price into VIP price. You know, the spa can be 20,000 baht per program, and up until 500 baht. You know, so we can do. But as I said, you know, the service may be different. But I don't think the performance of the people who are doing spa, it will be different. If you go to the right place, most of them will have certification, but only the service. If you go for 20,000 baht program, you maybe have, you know, the car pick you up at the door, or you maybe have a lot of luxury food. But if you pay 500 or 1,000 baht, maybe you have to walk by yourself to the place. So we have, certainly in Thailand, we cater for all age group. We are consider the student. We are consider the budget student who are come a long way, you know, like long time. For example, you will be 1 month. So.
Thank you, Dr. Ann. Okay, let's move on to the next question. Question number 5. Question number 5 is, a tourist who travels to UK and Thailand can experience Thai massage in both places. Both are marketed as being authentic. How would the experience offered in Thailand differs to that in UK? This is a question by Dr. Yuvraj. Again, he's from UK.
Okay. Thank you very much. I think you probably, you know, if you go to the UK, I experienced myself. You know, you go to Australia, you go to the US, but when they say Thai massage, the authentic that you can tell is the person. If you say Thai massage, and then you have Chinese people do for you, you have you know, British people do for you. Maybe you maybe get not, I'm not sure that if that person really learn from Thai, but what you can tell that is the way we doing, the way we massage, and the way, you know, the way we touch. So if you say that Thai people are touching you, they will be very soft and nice. You know, when they lift your hand up, they will have art and intellectual to do that. But if, you know, this is the different, that this is one of my results. I asked them that we do Thai massage in Singapore, and then we do Thai massage in Thailand. It's totally different. The way you touch people, the way you approach people, and the way you do your performance. And some of them that maybe the hour of learning may be shorter, maybe some of them learning of a long time. So what you can tell the authentic is the real Thai, you can tell by the way they approach you, the way they perform, and the most important thing is after they massage you, that you feel relaxing and you feel that you're not getting hurt when you go back. And if that real Thai massage authentic, after you done your massage, you must be relaxed. It doesn't mean you go home and then you have to go to see doctor. Thank you for the question.
Thank you. Okay, let's move on to the next question. Question number 6. The southern part of India, places like Karnataka, Kerala are quite famous for their Indian massages and spa treatment. So, according to you, what necessary measures the Indian tourism sector should undertake in order to increase its wellness and spa tourism? This is a question by Gauri Shinde.
Thank you, Gauri. This is another good question. I think that it will be very useful for all. Thank you for asking this question. I consider Thailand and India, we are both equal in terms of culture and authentics. However, the way of our inborn, you know, culture, it is different. What I want to suggest that you should bring your unique culture and sell to the tourists. I give you one example. Thailand, we have Thai New Year, right? And we have water flight. So if those of you who used to come to Thailand, we call Songkran Festival Thai New Year. We will pouring water to each other. We call water fight, right? So one of the hotel, before the people entrance into the spa, actually when you go to the spa, they wash your feet, right? they put the towel, wash your feet, they touch your feet and things like that. And then you get them to go to the bed and get them to get changed. But this hotel used the culture of Thai New Year water fight and tell the guests that we will pour water to you. And this is our Thai New Year culture. We have water fight. You know, you're selling your culture. And the people said, wow, I never know that Thailand, we have water fight. And then we explain, we selling the story. We're doing a story for them. We said that every year we will have water fight to blessing. We have celebrate Thai New Year. But this is, we use that Thai New Year culture for the spa. And you know what? The guests are coming back. When is your New Year? Oh, in April. We will come and real experience about water fight and celebrate Thai New Year. So in that spa, the people don't just wash your feet. The people are just pouring water into you, but not the hard one. They're pouring the water and then they say this is for good luck. In Thailand, in New Year, we pouring water because we want to bless you, we want to ask you forgiveness, and we want to move on to the new year with the blessing and things like that. So this is one kind of a thing that what I found in my study. So in terms of India, I'm sure you have many rich culture, you have many authentic, as I need to go to experience. And I'm sure that you can bring up some authentic, and then you create a storytelling, and then you can use in the spa. But the most important thing is, number one is a service. The people don't go for just the price is low. They can pay high price, but if you give good service, they will go back. Thank you for the question.
Thank you, Dr. Ann. We are still feeling the situation of your throat over there, but still you are putting your best efforts to reply to all the questions over there. It's again a request to all the participants, as we are over with the question answer session, please switch on your videos for our media coverage and all that. My technical team is writing there on the chat box, so please do it. With this question and answer session, now let's move on to the next segment. With that, now it's an honor for me to invite Dr. Chandrasekhar Barua, Chairperson MBA program and Chairperson placements of IITTM from IITTM Gwalior Center. And on this platform also, as today's Indian Independence Day, he also awarded by the Honorable Director Sir for his tireless services towards IITTM. Now I'm inviting Dr. Chandrasekhar Barua to please come and present the formal vote of thanks to all the participants and to all the people associated with this International Web Lecture Series. Over to you, sir.
Thank you very much, Dr. Jeet Dograji from IITTM Gwalior. Myself is Dr. Chandrasekhar Barua. As Dr. Jeet sir already introduced me, I am working presently in IITTM Gwalior as Chairman MBA program. So first of all, greetings to celebrating 74th, the Independence Day, an entire country, India. Even today we are in office. Today is a national holiday, but we are very happy as today IITTM is now International Web Lecture Series, and we have a very knowledgeable expert today, Professor N. Suwaree from the Bangkok, from Thailand, and she delivered very clear, easily to understand the business of the wellness tourism or spa treatment. This is one of the institutional business that I can say. I'm very happy to share to Professor N that IITTM conducted in the past one international conference at your city, Bangkok. So we are very close in relationship with some institutions in your country. So I hope everyone understood what the importance of the spa tourism or wellness tourism, which is a new form of tourism, as number of destinations in India like Kerala and Goa. A lot of tourism business are there with this particular support. And in India, we have a number of star classified hotels. They have one particular department, as well as all heritage hotel, almost I can say they are providing this special service. And in India, it is very popular now among many international and domestic people, because some or other way you can see people, those who are coming to India, they are spending about 16 to 18 nights. And in between, they are feel mental, physically tired, to go for rejuvenation. So spa treatment is one of them. I still remember one of them is like Mangal Snan, which is a Taj Jiva Spa. So, you know, people, those who are going, they are getting live music and beautiful herbal oil treatment and nice smelling, you know. So we can understand your country is very well known for that. Many people from the world are reaching to Bangkok, and your country, I mean, India also, this is becoming so popular. With your today's session, we are very much thankful to you for your very informative session, and really it was very knowledgeable. I'm very happy to introduce in our, if you see the screen, Dr. Mohammed Sabir Hussain Saab, who is in front of us. He is the nodal officer from Bhubaneswar, the eastern region of IITTM. He is the head. He is a very senior professor of IITTM. So all number of persons are IITTM are also with us, and number of student research scholars, tourism stakeholders, and many senior faculties of various institutions from all over India. So once again, thank you very much with your continuous support that many of you attended. I'm also watching out of 10, many of you attended almost all the 10. So it's a really special thanks to go to my colleague, Dr. G. Dogra, who is the man behind, who is working very hard, connected to all the experts, even timely this international web lecture series organized in a very peaceful way. And special, you know, thanks on behalf of entire IITTM and from your side to our director, Professor Alok Sharma sir, who is very keen to, you know, for the start of this type of, you know, activity. And Dr. Jeet, he is the one who took initiative that and challenge also that I will start and complete it. So I want to mention Dr. and that Dr. Jeet is a very young, he is very dynamic from our northern part of India, from Jammu Kashmir he belongs. So he is a doctor, a PhD also, very senior faculty, and he is expert in our research part also. So it's a truly, I mean, thanks to all. And today we have with us with supporting team also. So Mr. Prince, who is also in front of us, he is always supporting us. Mr. Himanshu is also with us. Mr. Shuklaji, all the three men, and we have many more people, those who are supporting in the entire 10 international web lecture series. So today is the last session. We are concluding on a lovely day, which is 15th of August, but definitely we will meet soon also. IITTM is now open for the admissions also till tomorrow evening for MBA and BBA program. And many of the students are aspirant to get the admission also. This year we have very good response even after the COVID-19. So I'm not going much in detail. My sincere regards to each and everyone, those who attended regularly, those who are present today. And I wish you all the best and all the success in your life. And my greetings once again on 15th of August brings in your life a lot of joy, happiness, and peaceful in your life. Thank you so much to all, and especially again to Dr. joining us today. Thanks, my regards to Dr. Jeet sir.
Thank you, Dr. Chandrasekhar Barua, for your wonderful and elaborative vote of thanks over there. Thanks a lot. With these words, I also thankful to all the international TAN experts who really supported this IITTM initiative during that COVID-19 time, and we really need it. The objective of this international web lecture series was, when we started 2.5 months back, that we should provide the knowledge to our young enthusiasts who want to join the tourism industry or tourism sector, and so that all the experts, through all their expertise working in the different parts of the globe, so they can come together on one common platform where we'll be able to provide the knowledge to that. Because this is what the ultimate job of an academician, that we have to do the knowledge exploration and knowledge dissemination. So during that knowledge dissemination part, specifically for this COVID-19, so this initiative has been taken and it was well supported by all the participants. 2100. So that's the number that we got the registrations from international and the national participants. I'm so thankful once again to our director, IITTM, Professor Alok Sharma, for the motivation and the kind of support he has given through all the 10 lectures. And I'm also thankful to all the nodal officers of IITTM centers, all the faculty members, all our students, young enthusiasts who want to join the tourism sector, and a special thanks to our today's international expert, Dr. Anne. So with these words and with this, all these prayers and all that, let's we'll come out of this COVID time, and then again the tourism sector and all its elite sectors will again rise, and that's again an important sector for me as well as economic point is concerned, but I'm also talking about the holistic and the social development. So again, we'll come back over that. I'm so thankful to all the people over there. I'm so thankful to all the people over there. I'm seeing that Dr. Yuvraj is there and all the people. So now from the next Saturday onwards, we'll see that what kind of activity we have to do over there. But with these words, I'm so thankful, and please take care of yourself. Be safe and following all the guidelines of COVID-19 and all, so that after that we'll all enjoy the wellness tourism along with that. Thank you so much, and namaste from India. Thank you so much.
Namaste. Thank you to all. Best of luck.